learn. Pay attention to the important aspects of the direction that you want to go in. Don't just see the goal and head for it, but study the direction you want to go in. Study it. Spend time studying it. It makes no sense just embarking upon a journey without correct knowledge of where you're going. It might put you in some positions that you might have to burn to learn. And we don't necessarily have to burn to learn all the lessons in life. Some we could listen and learn, some we could observe and learn.
Right.
You know, for me, I burn to learn a lot of things that I didn't necessarily have to burn to learn if I had paid more attention to these important aspects.
Hi there, Nicole Joseph Cupid, CEO for Business Lifeline Limited, and today we thank you for joining us for yet another episode of Meet Your Neighborhood Entrepreneur. Today we're going to be having a somewhat different entrepreneurial story and an amazing guest with us, yes, who's going to share his insights, his experiences that can help you learn as to how you can make your talent your business. So today I want to welcome to Meet Your Neighborhood Entrepreneur none other but Mr. Devon Samuels, aka Prophet Benjamin, one of my most favorite reggae artists here in Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome.
Pleasant good afternoon, pleasant good morning, pleasant good day. How are you, sister? Blessed love, my people.
Yes, awesome. I'm really excited about having you be a part of our program today, because today we're talking about well, you know, I always get excited about business, but we're taking it from a different angle today. So people think of business as buying and selling, but you do business.
Yeah.
Yes, and you're not buying and selling a commodity, but you're selling something else.
Talent?
Yes. And we know you're well talented, yes? Reggae, chutney, soca, yeah, all the genres. So I want you to share with us a little bit what the business side of Prophet Benjamin is like.
The business side of Prophet Benjamin, good question. Well, prior to meeting you, I had some ideas and some intention that only became amplified when we met and you gave me some additional consideration pertaining to business. However, any artist or anyone who embarking upon something without a business mindset is thinking about something temporary. If you want it to be permanent and lasting, then you need to think about the business aspect of whatever that is. You know, me being an artist, I would say for the early stages of my career, it was more from a hustle perspective and not a business perspective.
As in hustle, the dance, you know, I like to dance.
No, not hustle the dance. Hustle from the angle of, you know, you go out, you know, you sing, you get paid, and you feel accomplished. But that is just one part of, you know, the journey.
Okay.
You know, in the aspect of it, there are other additives to you as an individual or your talent that's supposed to be capitalized on that wasn't being paid attention to at the time from me. So this is why I appreciate the knowledge of the business aspect of music and even what Business Lifeline is introducing to the generation to come. I really appreciate the idea and happy to be a part of.
Well, you know, it's actually through a lot of my interaction with you that Business Lifeline is about to launch our Talent Master Business Program, which is what we call it. And what it actually is a business incubation program for people who are artists, whether it be musical, comical, acting artists, and they sell their talent as a business, right? So like you rightly said, for a lot of people, they go away thinking, listen, I get a gig, I get paid, I mean, that's it, But you made a really valid point. If you want to make it long term, so you have been in the reggae industry, I think, for a couple of years. Well, I'm not suggesting that, you're growing gracefully like me. But, what do you think it takes to sustain yourself in an industry like music industry over a long time?
I would say, first of all, a correct working mind. Because if you have talent and you don't have the correct mindset behind your talent, then you're destined to fail. So I would say that you must first work on that individual, that person that you are, understanding that there is, at times it have people who I know went to shows, and after the show the promoter wouldn't want them back again based on their mannerism. So they have a good talent, sweet voice, lovely lyrics, nice stage performance, but a terrible attitude. And that is a nail in your tire there.
Yeah.
You must fix your individual self. So it have a lot of work to do on you, the individual, pertaining to your success.
Very good point. Professionalism is very, very important in terms of talent. It's like having a business that doesn't have good customer service. Yes, how you interact with your stakeholders, your promoter. It's not just about the crowd liking you.
Sure.
There's a whole lot more that goes with it as an entity now. Awesome. Outside of, again, talent, professionalism, what else do you think will be really important in terms of sustaining you?
I think, the merchandising aspect of your talent is very important, because there are things to create around you outside of just being on stage that could also generate an income. So, it have, for instance, if you look at, like Jay-Z, Beyonce, and these people who are out there, one side from their singing ability, they have products.
Right.
And they push their products. So whilst they sleep, they make money.
Correct.
Like one side from being on stage and making money,
Correct.
Yeah, so.
Correct. A lot of people don't think about these things sometimes, and those are important strategies that can really build your talent empire. If we put it that way, it's not just one stream, but you have multiple streams, and we know that there are other streams even outside of live performances, the merchandising, and these things by which persons can gain an income. And these are some of the things that we want to focus in the Talent Master program, because you need a strategy. You have to know where you're going. So it's not just, well, I'm going to perform, but what happens next, Hey, that sounds like, what's next, yeah? Lyrics there, yeah? So, all cool. So, you have to plan for what's going to come next.
Correct.
And not just for tomorrow, but 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, where you really taking your career, where you're taking yourself. Correct. You've been at it for how many years?
About, say, 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Say 20.
And we were thinking you were just 26. Look.
Thanks.
Yes, but it's all good. So you've been at it for 20 years. Tell us about some of the ups and the downs that you would have experienced in that time.
Well, one of the ups is the joy in making it through faith. But the downs is having the wrong people represent you. It had times that I would put my trust and confidence in management, thinking that they had my best interest at hand, only to realize it was more of a selfish nature which I have no regret. It brought education and knowledge that I could
Right.
help those who coming after me be careful of what they need to be careful of on their journey. So I don't look at anything from a negative perspective. I try to see the good in everything. However, it had times where I have been robbed. And when I say robbed, robbed. And that is based on lack of knowledge because I wasn't paying attention to the most important part of my career. I was excited about, being popular. I was excited about performing. I was excited about, the fact that people love my songs. But beyond that, I wasn't properly taken care of. And I had put that trust, I could remember saying, well, the business aspect of me, I put it in the hands of my management. And that was the wrong hands.
Wow. Now, management is, and I cringe a little bit because, I'm also involved in different types of management, but management, especially in the music industry, has come in for a lot of licks. Some, of course, deserved, some may not be so deserved, but you made a point just now that I want to zero in on, and which is the point of you were robbed, as you say, because you lacked the knowledge.
Yeah.
So you didn't know yourself, and you put your faith in persons who you believe knew, and that put you at a disadvantage. Now, why I consider that a real important point, because for me, I have one mantra: the more you learn is the more you earn. So if you don't know, and there's nothing wrong with outsourcing to have somebody do something for you, because nobody could do everything themselves. So you need help. You need someone who might be better at it than you are. But the challenge comes in when you don't know what they should be doing for you. Yeah, so that you are at a significant disadvantage, because anything they tell you, because you don't know, sometimes you assume to be the right thing. And that, again, is one of the key things that we're hoping to correct. Not that people will go out there and necessarily try to manage themselves, because it's not always so simple.
If you as an individual know what the right procedure is, then you could better protect yourself from harm and danger. But if you don't know, then you leave yourself open for the wolves.
Yeah.
So is more about everyone or anyone who embarking upon anything that they learn first to value their knowledge for that thing. Spend time, do your research, get a broader understanding of whatever that is. So if, should in case there is someone coming to assist you along the way, you would have an eye out for what would and would not work. But if you're just trusting someone, then you leave yourself again in a position to fail. It come like a gamble. And I don't think a talent is something you should gamble with. You know? Yeah.
Of course, and definitely not when you want to grow and expand, yes?
True.
So, life as a musician, your talent, as you put it out there, has changed your life, I think. Am I correct?
It has added.
It has added
to my life, yeah.
How so?
It give me access to people. I love people, whether positive or negative. I just love them. I love people. I also afraid people.
Oh gosh.
But it comes with the package, and I would say my talent has taken me places, give me some experiences, things that I never thought I would have seen, I get to see. Places I never thought I would have been, I went. But the joy in it is the interaction with people. People real nice. Even though sometimes not everyone have the right frame of mind, but whilst they would have their lacking, I could still see something nice about them. Yeah. And that is what I enjoy. The joy for me is you know, being able to edify and uplift and strengthen, motivate, heal in some instances, and that makes me feel fulfilled.
Awesome. And of course, what we're embarking on here, and of course, you're going to be an integral part of it, I think, would be to help edify and build the younger generation. And that brings me to the point, you know, I'm always happy in terms of your responsiveness. If it's one thing I can always see, if it's something to aid, help someone, you're always there, always that positive mindset, always considering other people. What's responsible for that?
Me not having it. Whilst I appreciate those that were there for me, I could tell that the things that I would have liked to have in my time coming up that wasn't present. I mean, like, reggae music in Trinidad is not something that was really known.
Right.
Trinidad is not a place known for reggae music. I could remember one time I asked a particular individual if it is he could assist me in, you know, I want to do some reggae music in my younger days. Them time no one know me yet, if he could help out. And he said, boy, you know, that reggae thing, the reggae wouldn't work in Trinidad. Best you sing a soca. Now that I totally love soca, as we know, because that is the, you know, the music of my island.
Yes.
But reggae for me is the music through which the message was better prepared. So he would say, boy, but that reggae thing ain't gonna work in Trinidad. The only way you could make it in reggae in Trinidad, you have to be extra, 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 extra good. So I say, how much extra? He said, and I count the extras, and I made myself extra, extra, extra good enough to represent reggae music in Trinidad. Give thanks to the other brothers that are contribution to the music being recognized in Trinidad. But you know, that was the journey for me. And I'm really happy about the fact that today we have reggae music as a genre in Trinidad.
In Trinidad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great blessings there, yeah?
Yeah, man.
God is good.
Yeah,
Really appreciate it. Appreciate the vibes. Appreciate the sentiments. Much love from the management, the staff of Business Lifeline. And of course, we wish you all the future blessings in your career and your goals. I mean, I feel very confident that there are huge things coming for you. Yes, and of course, those of us who are tuned in will be waiting to see as it unfolds.
I want to say thanks to Business Lifeline and you as well for the journey that you have embarked upon, which is in preparation for the generation to come. Anything to look after our young ones is always exciting to me, and I mean, I didn't have this in my time, but now it's provided for those who coming. Thanks for having me here, and thanks for embarking on this journey as yourself. Yeah? All blessings on your endeavor, same way, sister.
Yeah.
Ooh, whoa, whoa, boy. I wonder if it's me she want, or if it's he she want. Yeah, man. I mean that. Prophet Benjamin saying, blessed love. You're tuned into Business Lifeline. Love and strength, my people. Stay strong always. Heart of love. More life.